It's dinner time. Welcome to my channel once more. You know this is a girl Leah, and Leah's in the kitchen, and so I just want to cook a little food, just a little something. I have a salt mackerel here. I purchased a salt mackerel. See the price? $5.38 for one little salt mackerel. And I'm going to cook it with some ackee. Yes guys, I'm cooking a tin ackee today. Ackee in brine. First, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wash off the ackee with some hot water. I'm going to scald it off because I rather my ackee from the tree, but however, this is the way I can get it. So I'm just going to scald it off, and then I'm going to cook up the ackee with my salt mackerel. I have a piece of pumpkin here, but here are my ingredients to cook up my ackee. I have my tomato, my onion, sweet pepper, garlic, I have a piece of thyme, and I have some scotch bonnet pepper here. I also have my pumpkin, and I have me some little flour here and some cornmeal. So I'm just going to knead it up, but I'm going to cook that right now. And guys, let me all tell you something now. When you do this ackee, sometimes they have a little funny taste, but sometimes like it's never the one that I really wanted, because this one don't even matter. It don't matter Jamaican and Shanika. They put it to the bowl of shit. We can't tell you. That's why I don't taste good. And look at the price, guys. $11.80. So you know that by the time tax go on it is 12 something, nearly $13 for one little tin of ackee. Now you say me miss Jamaica. Me miss Jamaica. Trust me. Me I tell her things that we take for granted when we got we take it for granted. And then now we're there, so I tell her. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to wash off my piece of salt mackerel right now. And I'm going to put it to boil. I have to boil off the salt off of it. So, I'm going to boil it off. See? And if it looks so fresh. You know it's not fresh though. I'm just going to boil it off, guys. I'm going to wash it off first and then I'll put it to boil. Guys, I just washed my hand and just kneading my dough. Pour water little by little. You don't want to pour a lot all at once, because you don't want it to be soft. I remember my mother used to cook cassava dumpling. Guys, I know you ever eat cassava dumpling, banana dumpling, plant dumpling. You know, in time, first time people like the older folks and my mother and grandparents, they used to have a whole heap of ground food, you know. So they want to make dumpling, but me I tell you, say the amount we feed, they just grate the ground food them and mixing with some flour, so the flour just bind, you know. And to be honest, those were more healthy food, because these type of bleach flour and sort of whole wheat flour the best to use, guys. Trust me, use your whole wheat flour whenever time. This is mostly cornmeal right now I'm using. But when I'm cooking my personal little food for myself, like I just feel for a dough or two, I definitely just do my whole wheat dumpling. Some say dough. They say dumpling. You understand me? So I'm just kneading up the dough. Then I'm going to put it to set one side. And then by the time I put on the pot and it boil up, it will be ready. So stay tuned, guys. I show you how I cook my dumpling and pumpkin with my salt mackerel and ackee. To be honest, I'm so excited about the ackee. I love me some ackee and salt mackerel, you know. Yeah, man, me love ackee and salt mackerel. Me eat saltfish, but me not really much with the codfish like the salt mackerel. Stay tuned, guys. Have it. My pumpkin in my pot. My dough. And I tip a little salt. Make sure your pot boiling up before you put in the dough. I just pour a little more water in it. Just gonna wash off back my salt mackerel. I wash it off, then boil it. Now I'm gonna wash it again. Got the salt mackerel again, guys. Give me a lime from the fridge. Yes, guys, this salt mackerel not so looking fresh to me, so I'm just gonna just wash it down with little lemon. You see it? The minute I eat salt mackerel, and I tend to always belch it, but I love my salt mackerel. Did I put it over here? No, Jessica, me beg buy this to me yesterday. She did go grocery for me this week. So guys, I'm not going to pick it up too small. I don't know if you just like me, guys, but I like to have a little bone in my salt mackerel. So now I'm going to cut up my herbs. Just going to cut up my herbs, guys. I have my tomato, my scallion, my onion, my garlic, scotch bonnet pepper. And I have to cut them in a big fancy way. Oh, you have to make sure so they do a clean. That's all. That's all, guys. Just make sure you wash them properly. Here's my scotch bonnet pepper. Just going to cut up my onion. Cut out some more of the core. Right there. Okay. Cutting up my sweet pepper, guys. Piece of scallion. I gotta put another piece of scotch bonnet pepper because I want the pepper to be tasting it. And this is the garlic. Some people say they don't use garlic in ackee, but I love my garlic because it's rest of the salt mackerel. And I love garlic in everything, I'm not gonna lie. Period. Period. I just love it. Period. So I'm just cutting up some more garlic. Salt mackerel look like it come from the doctor. Yeah, the salt mackerel look like it coming from the doctor. But never devour her. Just eat. Okay. Here are the 3 main ingredients. You have ackee, herbs, and my salt mackerel. And you know you cannot have ackee without
black pepper.
Without your black pepper. So here I'm frying up the herbs. Normally if it was codfish, I'll fry the codfish first because I do like a little crisps in it. So I'm just frying up the herbs, and then as soon as the herbs finish frying, we're saute. I'm just going to put in the salt mackerel. So there I have my dumpling and my pumpkin. All this is frying up. A little. I'm going to put in my salt mackerel. I do love a little taste of the salt mackerel, but I don't want it to be salt. Too much salt, but I want to taste a little in it. And then I'm going to pour the ackee in, as soon as this fry up a little, and then the black pepper. So guys, I scald off the ackee because you know this is all about sodium. Never know say I'm gonna come and buy a tin ackee. I'm gonna sprinkle a little black pepper before because I don't want to mash the ackee right out. And then I'm just gonna take my time and fold it over instead of stir it. Because I don't want my ackee to too mash. I do like my ackee, but not too saggy. And to be honest, this ackee come out much better than the last one. The last ackee, it was saggy. This one is alright. This one is okay. So I'm just going to turn on the stove a little now and just let it sweat some more. And just let my dough finish cooking. This is the pumpkin. Boy, I should have 2 peg up here to go with this. Nah, like talk truth. Okay. Now, this is actually finished. So I'm just going to turn on the stove a little bit. Here you have it. Dinner is ready and ready to serve. I have my pumpkin, my dough, and my salt mackerel and ackee. You're welcome to join me for some. So guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember to hit the notification bell that whenever time I post one of these wonderful meals, you can see it and know whenever time I'm on, so you could join me and so you could try my recipe. You don't have to do it just like what I do. Maybe you like it with chicken, ackee. So you know, so to be honest, ackee can do with anything. You can use it with chicken, with pork, with fish, whatever you can use ackee with. I choose to have it with some salt mackerel today. Love you, my beautiful people. And remember, love over 8 every time. And remember, it's a mindset thing. Love you.